Hello, it's the 2nd of October. I'm on the sofa by the bookcase. I don't know, I just felt like sitting here. It's taking a break between things. I've done all sorts of work admin-y stuff this morning. Uploaded yesterday's vlog, but for now I'm going to put them together as just little short clips and then post them every few days. This morning I had a really good business coaching session talking about where I want to take the business forward to with a lovely lady called Laura in Edinburgh, so that's fabulous. I've recently joined a local women's business network. I mean, it's all over the country, but you know, they're based in Norfolk, even though they move about, and it looks brilliant. There's all sorts of things going on. I've missed the slots for the monthly meetups the next 2 months, which I'm gutted about, but they've got an autumn supper coming up, you know, and to meet other people in, you know, other women in business, and the food looks delicious, so I'm really tempted to see if I can get my name down for that. Yeah, and autumn food is really, really lovely. I said in my little blurb at the bottom of my last video, sorry if the camera's shaky, I'm balancing this on the end of my knee. I'm much more of a spring-summer person, even though I'm a Christmas baby, I'm an earth sign, everything that you think should root me in the colder months. I love candlelight and all of those things, and fires and cosy jumpers and knitting and crunchy leaf walks. But I just feel really claustrophobic when the nights start drawing in, grey skies, all of that gets me down. It really affects my mood. I need a blue sky. So crisp, cold days, blue skies I can deal with. But there's so much to look forward to in autumn. I have a pumpkin latte today because, of course, that's very autumnal. I had the business coaching. My day's a bit broken up because I've got to take my youngest daughter, who stayed over last night, to appointment she's got, which is tricky to get to, so I'll drive her to that. My mother's coming over, so I don't think I'm going to get much more work done or any other things that I want to be doing today. Yeah, it's all a very bitty day. So I think when I'm in the car, I might start reading the next book. A friend of mine and my daughter Millie, we all said we were going to read Dracula together and then chat about it. So I think I'm going to start this in the car. I picked up my copy for £1.20 in the Oxfam bookshop. We went to Whitby Abbey. It's my second visit there. We went there this August, and my daughter bought her copy and it had it stamped with Whitby Abbey. And obviously I told her all about the story, so it's like, let's all read it together because they've not read it. So that'll be really fun. That's kind of like our own little book club. We'll be reading Dracula. I think I got early into the sort of spookier autumnal season by going to see A Haunting in Venice. We saw that a couple of weeks ago. I didn't really talk about it because I kind of think I was disappointed by the film. I'm not sure why. I don't know, didn't feel the same. It felt kind of like, to me, like a film that's being put out for the sense of a film being put out. Is that terrible? It was atmospheric in parts, but you could kind of see where the plot was going. I mean, it's awful. Last night when I was out having a drink, someone said they're going to see it and asked me what I thought, and I said, I'm not telling you, you make your own mind up, because it's awful when you say to someone what you think, because it gives them sort of a preconceived view of it. But yeah, I normally love the period dramas, and the other two Kenneth Branagh Poirot's really enjoyed, but I much prefer David Suchet's Halloween Party from the original. I thought that was far more atmospheric, you know, and the film does change the story. Yeah, it was good in parts, but I wouldn't put it up there as a film I'd need to see again. But it was good to start the season with. But there's lots of other films I want to be watching. So that's me for the 2nd of October, and I'll be back here for the 3rd to tell you what I'm up to tomorrow. So until then, bye. Well, it's October October the 3rd. I mean, it's not that early, it's 8 in the morning, but I am not a morning person. I've got to be out of here in half an hour. I thought I'd be real about my disgusting dressing gown. I really need a new one. Greasy face, lank hair, but there we go. It's good to see that makeup actually does do something, improve things a little bit. I think I went to bed really late. I meant to go to bed early last night, and then I got so into my knitting and the drama I was watching. I think it was about midnight when I got to bed, and then I read a bit of my book and fell asleep holding it. And then the next thing I knew, it was like 7 in the morning. Oh, and yeah, I'm okay with mornings if I just wake up. But when I have to get up and it's still dark and gloomy outside, then the house is very quiet. Rosie's gone to work, and if Jason was here, he would have gone to work by now. So I better get myself ready. Red lips on, the whole works. And then I'm going to go and have my hair cut. So hopefully I will like that, new hairdresser and all. And then I'm going to come back, and for the day I've got planned writing and filming for my Patreon chat. I've got some pattern drafting to do, sewing, invoices to send, admin-y things, reviews to write, all sorts of things. So I shall see you here later on. Oh, well, I'm back from the hairdressers and I'm not thrilled at all. He's basically cut it all the way up to there. I mean, it just looks all disconnected. You see the back, it's not what I asked for at all. I said I have a 1950s aesthetic. I like it softer, and he just undercut it. Yeah. I felt really gutted by it. I was going to go around the vintage market and various things afterwards, and I just wanted to get home. I just felt really ugly and lacking confidence, and I'm a confident person normally. But yeah, it just does not feel like me. I just feel like I've got a toupee on my head. Yeah, it's exposed the grey. I was going to be working the minute I got back, but I'm going to get some hair done and see if I can improve it, because, yeah, my hair is always the thing that gives me some confidence. And yeah, I didn't like the guy. I get on with pretty much everybody, but I just found him really rude and dismissive. And yeah, we didn't talk at all. And once, the first thing he did was just got the clippers and went right up to Tom, took the side of my hair off, and I just thought, well, there's nothing I can do now because you've already screwed it up. And I just sat there thinking, I just want to get up and walk out of here. And you might think I'm mad just letting go. I thought, maybe he'll improve this as we go along. And I kept saying, could you not do that bit? Can you do this bit? I mean, I feel like I've got a mushroom on my head. I mean, what's this? It just doesn't connect to anything. There's a bit missing here. I mean, it's just... Oh, and then we went down and he was talking to the guy on the reception I got on really well with. I love him. He's really good fun. And he was talking about booking me in, and I'm behind going like this. And then I told him how, I'm trying not to use his name, but I told him how I felt, not the hairdresser, but the guy on reception, told him how I felt. And he said, I can't take your money, I just feel really awful, about that. You're not happy, and I'll feedback how you feel. And so I'm going to go and see if my old hairdresser can fit me in, but obviously in weeks, because I'm going to have to wait for a lot of this to grow out. Oh. The one thing I did do, I went onto the market. I was going to show you around our lovely city and everything, but I just felt deflated. But I went on the market and treated myself to some flowers. I needed some cheer. Can you see those? Properly, so I'm going to pop those in a vase. And I've got home and I made myself a lovely latte. Yeah, and I think I'm going to put the hair dye on and do a little bit of knitting and then do my work, because I just need to buoy my mood up. I know you might think this is really silly, it's just hair, but I mean, it doesn't look so bad that side, but I've got like a 1940s man's haircut. Anyway, enough about my hair. So today got up really early, and then from 8 I've been doing business admin, sending invoices, and writing this month's chat for Patreon on Rebecca, here's the book, and on wearing trousers. So I've got to film that. So next thing to do will be to film this month's Patreon chat, and then hopefully get a bit of drafting done, and I might be going to see a friend tonight. I'm just waiting to see if she can sort of squish all her arrangements around, so I might be seeing a friend tonight, and then tomorrow night is teaching. So all sorts of things going on. I've managed to make my hair look a little bit better. I can't believe it's even undercut all the way around. I mean, months and months of growing hair that's been eradicated. I had a lovely phone call last night with the owner of the salon. I mean, it's a great salon. It's really good, one of the best in the city. And I've always been very impressed by them. Anyway, he emailed me and wanted my feedback, which I gave him. And then we had a really, really nice phone call. He took it very seriously. You know, someone not being happy. They want their customers to leave feeling their best self. And yeah. I know you might look and think, oh, it looks fine, but it's not what I want. So that's that. And you'll notice I'm wearing the same blouse I had on yesterday because it's a home day and I just quickly got dressed this morning. So that's easier because this blouse wasn't dirty. So yeah, it was quick, get dressed, same outfit. So that's me so far to today, which is October the 4th. So I'll put all these together because I'm not going to fit in any more filming with you here today. Yeah, and I've got to find when I'm going to get a little bit of sewing time, just happy sewing time for me. If I don't go out tonight, I think I'm going to do that. But last night, sorry, I was going to go, wasn't I? But last night, my eldest daughter and I had a lovely supper together, which we kind of cobbled together, and then watched some TV, and I'm nearly there. We're knitting my Eagle Lady stripy jumper. Just got the last sleeve to do, neckband, and sew it all up, or sew it up and then do the neckband. So I'm hoping the wool will hold out. But yeah, so I might even do a bit more of knitting tonight if I don't go out, or when I get back, or whatever. Anyway, that's me for the last 3 days of Vlogtober. So until another time, bye bye.